everyone, welcome to the video. My name is Danielle Bellinger, and today I'm going to be taking you through a leg workout at the gym. This is part of Grow and Glow, which is a series I'm doing here on YouTube. It's 10 weeks long, and we have 2 phases. We are now in phase 2. Please join in and download the free 10-week training guide. Go to those links in the description box below to download your free PDFs. All right, today's workout is all about the legs. We're going to be doing 3 sets of each exercise, 10 to 12 reps of each, and we're going to try to increase the weight with each set. We're focusing a lot on unilateral movements today, so that is where you're working one side at a time. This is going to help work your core a lot more, as well as really improve your muscle imbalances. I did this workout this morning and my legs are shaking and they're already sore, so can't wait to share it with you. Let's get into Grow and Glow legs. Workout off with some foam rolling. I foam rolled my calves as well as my glutes, and this is a great way to start and end your workout. If you can get in about 5 to 10 minutes of foam rolling, it's going to keep you mobile and it's also going to help warm up your muscles. Next, I'm doing some glute activation with the loop resistance band. I'm doing some 1.5 squats here, so coming all the way down to the bottom of the squat, driving my knees out at the bottom, coming up halfway, taking it back down, and then all the way up at the top. So it's basically like a little pulse there at the bottom. Then I'm doing some lateral squat walks. So driving with the knee, I'm staying down into a quarter squat, and I'm walking 2 steps to the left, 2 steps to the right. This one is a great one to get those glutes firing. Next, I'm taking it down to the ground. I'm going to be doing some hip thrust abductions here. So bringing my hips all the way up to the top here. There should be a straight line from your knee to your shoulder. You're going to go out with your knees at the top for 3 reps. So you're pulsing there, and this is going to help turn on your side glutes. Next up, I'm doing a hip thrust with a leg extension. This is actually great to warm up your glutes and your quads, and we're going to be working your quads quite a bit today. So fully extend your hips at the top, then you're going to extend your leg out at the top as well. Bring that leg back down, lower your hips, and then you're going to switch over to the other side. Then I'm doing some back rolls here. This is like a little massage for your lower back, but it's also really great for your core. We're switching it up today. Instead of the treadmill or the stair stepper, I decided to do the rower, which is an awesome full body workout. So I'm going to be doing 10 minutes here as part of my warm up. With the rower, you want to make sure that your feet are strapped in tightly to the straps. You're going to do a nice strong push with your legs first, and then you're going to row that bar into your sternum area. So right under your chest, you're going to keep your core tight, lean back just slightly, keep those elbows tucked into your sides. And then one major mistake that happens here is people bending their knees before they bring their arms straight. So it's legs, arms, and legs. So make sure you're not doing the wave here. You want that chain to be as straight as possible all the way through the movement coming in and out. All right, first exercise on the agenda is a 1.5 squat with a barbell. You can do this in a barbell rack, but I'm using a fixed barbell here, so either one is fine. Using the band to help fire up the glutes. So going down into that squat, you're going to press out with your knees to put tension on that band and turn on those glutes. And then you're going to come up halfway, come all the way back down, and then fully stand up from there. So this is a great one to fire up those glutes with the pulse. It's going to have your glutes and your quads screaming. And also make sure that you keep your chest up here. You don't want to be leaning forward too much. And also make sure that you keep the weight in your heels. You don't want the weight to go in your toes because then you're going to put a lot of strain on your knees and not activate your glutes. After that, we have a Romanian deadlift. Again, you can do this with any sort of barbell or dumbbells. You're going to grab that bar, keep that back really flat, hinging those hips. You're going to sit them back, have a slight bend in your knees here. The bar should stay really close to your legs as you're coming down. Also, make sure you pull those shoulders back and you're keeping your core tight. You're going to feel a deep stretch through your hammies and glutes here. And then you're also going to be working your core here as well. After that, we're going to do a single leg hip thrust. So with this, you just need one weight. You're going to put the weight on the leg of the foot that is down. And then a band is optional here. You don't have to have it. but you're going to come up with those hips, squeezing those glutes at the top, holding it up there for 2 to 3 seconds. You'll do 5 reps on one side and then switch over to the other side. Make sure that you're keeping that leg up nice and high and you're keeping your core engaged here. There should be a straight line from that shoulder all the way to your ankle. Next exercise is the Bulgarian split squat. And this is a love-hate for me because this exercise is always so difficult, but it is such a great exercise. So you're going to put one foot on top of a box. You're going to take a big jump out. You want to make sure that when you're coming down that your knee is right above your ankle. So make sure you give yourself enough space for both of your legs. You don't want to be too crunched up where you can't get low enough. I'm using 2 dumbbells for my first set, but then on my second set, I'm taking it down to 1 dumbbell because I was feeling really tired here and I was also out in the sun, which was making me sweat a lot more. Next up, we have the single leg deadlift. So grabbing 2 weights here, you're going to hinge forward, keeping the weights really close to your legs. You're going to kick back that back leg and try to kick it up pretty high here. Keeping your balance as much as you can. Back should be as flat as possible. Shoulders are pulled back. Core is stabilized. If you're having trouble with this one, another option is to do a staggered stance deadlift. Plant down the heel of the leg that you're going to be working, and then the opposite foot is going to go up on your toe, and then that toe should be right in line with your heel. So it's just like a little kickstand there. And it's going to work all the same muscles. It's just going to be a little more stable for you. So this is a good progression if you're not quite ready for the single leg deadlift. Also, feel free to go down to 1 weight if needed. Just hold it with the opposite hand of the leg that you're working. Next exercise is one of my favorites. It's a pistol squat decline. So what we're going to do is stand on top of a box. We're going to make sure that our heel is planted here and we have a nice solid base. I like to put my arms out in front of me for a little more balance, but what we're going to do is come down with that opposite leg as slow as we can. So sitting the hips back, the knee should be right over the ankle, and then you're coming down slow for the count of 3. Sometimes it doesn't always work out that way, but you're trying to go as slow as possible, and then land with your heel down. Then you're going to explode back up to standing. Make sure you press through your heels so that you are engaging your glutes. This one's pretty difficult, so you can just do it body weight, but if you do want to take it up a notch, you could also hold a dumbbell right at your chest with your elbows underneath it. Last exercise is the leg extension machine. This is a great exercise for the quads. I usually use about 30 to 40 pounds here. You want to also make sure that your feet are fully flexed up so that you are hitting those quads. You're going to come up fast. Try to squeeze and hold at the top for 1 to 2 seconds and then take it down nice and slow. This was a great exercise to end on. My quads were really fried after this. So another great leg workout. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you do the workout, please tag me on Instagram and like the video. Subscribe if you're not yet, and make sure you download the Grow and Glow PDF. Again, that link is down in the description box. This has a ton of info when it comes to calculating your macros, what protein, carbs, and fats to eat, as well as some stretches, and it lays out the entire workout schedule. So this is definitely something you're going to want to get your hands on. This is the last workout in phase 2. So these are the 5 workouts that we're going to be doing for the next 5 weeks, and I can't wait to see the changes in our body and our mind at the end of this. I'm already feeling so good after 6 weeks through this program, and I can't wait to continue. Thank you guys so much for the support. It really means so much to me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!